Well, my friends, wanted to make a comment on situation on Catalonia. Catalunya, that's the name. In right now, they're experiencing. I'm not an expert on the subject. Let's just begin by that. Uh, I do know that Catalonia has been inhabited by humans since uh, they don't know 200,000 years, or most people have been there forever. Um, and there is a strong movement by the fascist government of Mariano Rajoy, the Prime Minister of Spain, who's a fascist, abusive monster who continues to try to crush the freedom movement in Catalonia by using the police. Um, they're very abusive police. To first of all, they declared the plebiscite, or the elections that Catalonia held, as illegal. They declared democracy to be illegal. So they sent their goons in there in Catalonia, and they beat everybody up, and they got everybody out of the voting booths, and older people, women, you know, man, anybody, and they beat them up, gassed them, rounded them up, and incarcerated them. Right now, the Prime Minister of Spain, he has incarcerated the two main leaders of the Freedom for Catalunya movement, people who were elected. They're elected officials by the people of Catalonia. These were not dictators, these were elected by the people. So what we have in Spain right now is is a oppressive fascist movement, extreme right wing, in power, just like what you see in the United States with this guy who wants to. He openly says that they should incarcerate and fire people who oppose him. So I think eventually the people in Catalonia are gonna experience their freedom. It's not gonna be easy, and it's not gonna be. Unfortunately, it has not been peaceful. Not because of the people of Catalonia. The people of Catalonia have chosen the democratic, peaceful way to demand their freedom, and the government of Spain has chosen the brutal, fascist fashion of violence and abuse against free people. So, just to give you an example, they're about 7.5 million people in Catalonia, and they have the city of Barcelona. It's a big city on the eastern side, northeastern side of Spain. They border the Pyrenees, which is the mountain range that pretty much divides France and France and Spain in the northeast. But this is not new. The Spaniards. I'm not talking about all the Spaniards. I'm talking about Spanish governments for a long, long time, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. They've committed atrocities against humanity, including the beginning of the largest genocide in human history, which was the genocide of the Native Americans all over North and Central America and South America. Brutal occupation and land theft. Now they're using the same tactics against their own people. So you would think that by 2017, these people would have learned something about respecting the will of people, but obviously that's not the case. Their methods are different now. They're not wiping out entire civilizations or enslaving them in the same way that they used to, but they're enslaving them in ideology and beating up and incarcerating those who represent freedom. So it's just another method of enslavement. But what I personally would like to see is some type of dialogue open up. First of all, I think Mariano Rajoy, the Prime Minister of Spain, should be sacked. He should be fired. Perhaps even charges brought up against him for a human rights violation and illegally incarcerating people for exercising their right to express themselves and ask for freedom, and it cannot continue the way it is. So, que viva Cataluña por siempre y que haya paz. Let there be peace and freedom.